So, as I sit here today, sitting on my balcony, I am reminded that meditation is the key to balance for me. Now, that's not necessarily the case for everyone. For some people, exercise does it. For other people, yoga. For some, dancing. You may be doing the cha-cha slide. There is a way to bring balance for everyone in every circumstance. Some of us have just not figured out how. We deal with the stresses, but we don't exactly know what brings us balance. Another thing that helps me is hiking. I absolutely love hiking. It's something that I discovered during COVID. One of my friends said we should go hiking because, we were all stuck inside. And I said to my friend, girl, black people don't hike. Y'all know I'm crazy. So we went hiking on Kennesaw Mountain in Georgia. And I literally, if you've ever been to Kennesaw Mountain, you would know there's about 6 to 8 rest break stops with benches or chairs. We literally sat on every one of them. After that hike, my friends never went on another hike. However, I became addicted to hiking. I would hike 3 times a week. Like, that was my norm. And I got to the point where I was actually able to hike Kennesaw Mountain without sitting down. I would take a stop to look at the sights, but I never had to sit down. I never had to rest. That is how much I enjoyed hiking and being within nature. When I was I've hiked in Georgia, I've hiked in the mountains, I've hiked in St. John, in the Virgin Islands, I've hiked in Panama. Those of you that may have followed me, Charisma Cares, know that I have a son with a disability. I have hiked pushing his wheelchair up the mountain in Panama. So when I tell you all, I love hiking. That's how much I love it. When I got in a car accident in Mexico, and that's what put a stop on my hiking. So that's something that I deal with are the back issues from that. And in that time is when I discovered meditation. It was actually someone that told me, you need to meditate an hour a day. I'm like, an hour a day? That's a long time. They said, Charisma, there's 24 hours in a day. You can take one of them. And when it's put into perspective in that sense, in that fashion, there's 24 hours. Do I not deserve one? And what I learned is that during that time, that quiet time, sometimes I'll do music, sometimes I'll do beach sounds. Beach sounds I do at night anyway. They help me sleep. Sometimes I'll do chakra balancing, just a multitude of different things. Sometimes I'll do guided meditation. Sometimes I'll do ancestry type meditation. Drumming meditations. I found out I'm from the Yoruba tribe in Nigeria, and I've always very much connected with the Orishas. So sometimes I'll do meditation to the Orisha music. But regardless, I do what I feel sits with me at the time. In doing functional medicine, being a nurse practitioner, we're normally just throwing pills at you. We're writing you a prescription, sending you on, come back and see us in 3 months. But one reason that I like functional medicine is that it allows me to take advantage of all the different aspects of healing. And I think that it's very important that in addition to throwing you a pill or talking about vitamins and supplements, that we also learn how to use our body and our minds to get deep into healing, because the pills and the supplements are an aid, but they are not a replacement for healing from your inner core. It's very important that we figure out what grounds us. It's very important that we figure out what we need to get back to homeostasis, back to our neutral place. Last week for me was a complete total mess, complete chaos, completely stressed, sleeping very little, less than 5 hours a night, eating very little, like I would do one meal a day, running here, there, and everywhere. I just had so much chaos going on, and that's life, right? And life every day is not going to be roses. You know, every day is not going to be unicorns and rainbows. There's going to be shit that happens, and we have to be able to deal with our shit, right? So last week I couldn't deal with my shit. My shit was overwhelming me. But it doesn't go on forever. There's an ending point. It stops, you know. So I reached that ending point, and I said, okay, we're in our new place, we're settled. I need to settle things with school and nannies and all of these different things that I need to take care of. But first, before I settle anything else with anyone else, I need to ground myself, because I can't be out here doing all these different things if I'm not grounded in myself. Because when I approach these different things, I'm not approaching it with a clear head. So what I did was I set my bedtime. I'm going to bed at 10:30, and I'm putting it on Do Not Disturb. And normally my Do Not Disturb goes off at 6 a.m. No, that Do Not Disturb is staying on until I turn it off. So if you contact me after 10:30, then you won't get me, because I am going to be in the bed sleep. Unless I have something to do, work related, I will be in the bed sleep. So I had to set that boundary. I'm gonna increase my food intake. Eating one meal a day isn't good. When I'm running on E, honestly, I sometimes I have to remind myself to eat that meal a day. So I'm going to increase to 2 meals a day, which sounds like, wow, one meal a day. But yes, I can when I am running, and I'm sure some of you can relate, and you're doing stuff, you don't eat. This has come from working as a nurse practitioner in the field when I used to see patients. I would go to their houses, and what I would do is I would start my day when my kids would left for school, and then I would not stop until I was done, and I would finish around 2 o'clock. I barely took bathroom breaks. I may go to the bathroom in the house, but if the house was too nasty and I didn't see like a gas station, like a Walmart gas station or something I was comfortable with, I just wouldn't go to the bathroom. I would barely drink. I would barely eat. I may snack a little bit. These are all the stressors that came from being a nurse practitioner in the field. This is no different than being a nurse in the hospital. These are daily stressors that we put on our body that we don't even think about in a stressful manner. But we have to take a step back, and we have to feed our body, and we have to feed our soul. So this is why I like functional medicine, because it allows me to incorporate all of these different things. Yes, we'll do labs. Yes, we'll go over supplements and herbs, but we're also going to get very deep into you. So that's not for everybody. Some people just want a pill. Some people just want to do that injection. I can't even remember the name of it. I can only remember the generic name. The injection to lose weight. They don't think about the fact that that injection can cause thyroid cancer, because those are out of sight, out of mind. Those are things we're not going to think about. But those are things that I think about. So no, I'm not going to give you that quick fix. What I will do is I will teach you how to manage your body, how to manage your mind. If we're looking at weight loss, I'm going to teach you how to look at food differently. If we're looking at stress, we're going to look at the different stressors, not just the ones that make you go crazy, but the ones that are physical stressors that your body is dealing with, like not going to the bathroom, not drinking water, not eating a meal. Those are different things that are putting a lot of demand on your body. Not sleeping, that your brain rests and rejuvenates at night. You're resting, your brain is rejuvenating. So if you're not resting, your brain doesn't rejuvenate. So how do you expect to solve the next day's issues and the next day's issues if you're not getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep at night? So these are the things that we're talking about. So I invite you to join the free master classes that I'm doing. They're absolutely free, and I'm giving out great information. The next one is coming up Wednesday, October 23rd. It is about sleep. It's called Restless and Rundown. Yeah, that's a lot of us. Last week, I was completely restless and run down. This week, I'm new, vibrant, and meditating. So, I want you to join these. I will put the link below. I can't make you join it. I can't make you make a change. This is for people that are interested in making a change. Maybe you want to make a change. Maybe you've tried to make a change in the past and it didn't work for you. Maybe you didn't have the support that you needed. With me, you will get the support. Our first meeting goes up to an hour and a half. You will get that support. But that's if you want it. For the very minimum, take the free information. Do with it what you please. But don't miss out when the universe or God or whomever is giving you what you need and you just don't accept it. And even with the master class, I do send you the recording, so you will, if you can't attend live, then you will be able to rewatch it. So this is my Monday motivation. So happy Monday to you, and ciao.